What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfellow, one time for the one time. And there's rumors going out that it will be a fight announcement next week for Anthony Joshua taking on Alexander Povetkin in Wembley Stadium. So it'll be September 22nd, Wembley Stadium. Joshua versus Povetkin in the UK. It took over 2 months to negotiate this fight. It was rumors that it might go to purse bid. They didn't allow it to go to purse bid. And Eddie Hearn, he worked out a deal. I don't know exactly what the deal is, but I've heard a few weeks ago that it won't be on the Zone. I think it's going to be on Sky Pay-Per-View. And as far as the TV rights in the U.S., I'm not sure about that. But, yeah, I don't know why it's going to take another week to announce it. Well, we already halfway through the week, so y'all understand it, So next week they announced Joshua and Povetkin. I think the week after that, they announced the 8 fighters that they got signed to the Zone, which has already been confirmed as Arthur Beterbiev as being one of them. And we'll fight on the Zone October 6th. It is what it is, man. I'm not going to hate on this fight. I think it's a solid fight. Seeing Joshua take on Alexander Povetkin. They said they signed for VADA testing. I really don't believe in VADA testing. I don't believe in any really random drug testing. When guys are getting popped and getting cleared. And, guys are visibly on the juice. And the tests are coming back negative. I'm not going to say a fighter's name, which is neither one of these guys. But, you just really don't trust that process, man. But... do I believe these guys will be random drug tested and blood tested? I don't know. I don't know. I don't believe anything that's going on behind the scenes, but I do know it's a good fight stylistic wise. Povetkin has been looking physically different since he got popped for the 2 performance enhancing drug tests. He's looking a little bit smaller. In his frame, he don't look as much, as strong as he used to. But, he ain't never been whooped for real. Even Vladimir Klitschko had to hold him and punch him. But in my opinion, he ain't looked the same. Even stopping David Price, that's not a barometer. I mean, who hasn't done that? That. So, I'm not expecting the best Alexander Povetkin that I've seen in his career, because his career is all a sham. We all know what he did and what he was doing his whole career. He got caught once, then did it again. What's stopping him from doing it again? Nothing when you got $1 billion backing. But it's intriguing that they got him to go to Russia, get out of Russia and go to the UK. I think the WBA played a big part in that. People justifying, it's a business, 24-hour thing. It takes time. They've been negotiating this fight for over 2 months, almost 2 months. And people say, well, I think somebody said, 24 hours, that's not enough to negotiate a fight. They've been negotiating for 2 months. They had a 24-hour deadline that was fake. And now they want to push, Deontay Wilder to fight in April. I wouldn't take that fucking fight for shit. He could fight at Wembley Stadium. They talking about, they could do 100,000. And Anthony Joshua's done a 500,000 people. If he does 100,000 with Wilder in April, who cares? You're not breaking no live gate records. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So if you're not breaking no records and Wilder ain't getting a piece of that live gate, I mean, it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Maybe United Coochie don't understand that. They say, Wilder, I'm not taking that fight. I'm just keeping it real. Unless I'm getting 50-50. Unless I'm getting 50-50, and I'm not taking the fight after they publicly embarrass me. Fuck them. Do I hope that Povetkin beat Joshua? I really don't give a damn. Like I said, I ain't had good heavyweight fighting since 2000. Since Vitaly beat, Lennox Lewis beat Vitaly Klitschko and had to rub his dreads to open up the cut. When people tell me, Vladimir and Joshua, that wasn't no fucking great ass fight. That was just a good fight. It wasn't a great fight. Fucking senior citizen who been knocked out 3 or 4 times in his career get knocked out. It take the young bull 11 rounds to knock him out. That ain't no great fucking fight. Lennox and Vitaly, that was the last of the dying breed. Ain't Vladimir Klitschko, that motherfucker ain't never been a good fight, a great fight. And I stand by that. But, this has the potential to be a great fight. And, if Joshua loses, I don't care. If Povetkin loses, I don't care. I don't have a horse in this race. I'll just break the film down and give you an accurate winner, as much as I can. And, it should be interesting. People, Povetkin's a white Mike Tyson. I remember it was an article that one of the Russian coaches said after he got off that shit, he don't look the same. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Look after he came back versus the Robert Halation guy when he first got popped for the Austrian. He came back after 6-7 months or something like that and fought two guys. One was Christian Hammer. He didn't stop him. He'd been stopped before in his career a couple times, I believe. There was another guy. He had never been stopped in his career before, but Povetkin didn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? So, then he stops David Price. Who can't stop David Price? And they say David Price hurt him. Like I said, man, if he's allowed to juice up and do what he do, hey, power to him. Anthony Joshua better juice up too, because we all know that he on that shit as well. We do, but if it's confirmed, if it gets announced, that's what's up. One step closer to undisputed champion, I guess, because any fight progression is one step closer. But obviously, if I'm Wilder, I'm not worried about Joshua no more. He on my time now. What I'm saying? I'll string it out. Because he's more vulnerable than Deontay Wilder to losing. Anybody that watched his last two fights, they know that. They know he's vulnerable. He ain't punching hard. He couldn't stop Carlos Takam. Deontay Wilder would have stopped him. He didn't do shit with Joseph Parker. Deontay Wilder would have stopped him. So Deontay Wilder could just wait it out, and see if he loses now. People say, well, he needs the $15 million. Nobody need no $15 million, bro. If he needed the $15 million, bro, he would have signed that contract. Dude already eating. You would never know financially how he's eating, on what the investments and what business ventures he got going on. Y'all talking about what they report. What they report ain't always true. Because what everybody reporting their taxes ain't always what they really bringing in, right? So you can't count nobody's pockets. I'm tired of people, he only make $2 or $3 million. Stop counting people's pockets and worry about your money. Worry about what you getting. You ain't touched $1 million yet. Guaranteed it. But you worry about Deontay Wilder. His kids is fine. His family is fine. He eating. He ain't out here starving. This the nigga that turned down $50 million in Anthony Joshua. He turned down the $50 million. But at the end of the day, he got a $100 million 3-fight extension, so he happy with that. So he's in his comfort zone. And when somebody like him is in their comfort zone, why can I complain? Why can I be mad at Anthony Joshua? Let him be happy. And Alexander Povetkin, let him be happy and let the best man win. And hopefully it produces a heavyweight classic. But I fear that, it possibly could be an upset, because both guys ain't looking as good as they looked in the past. Joshua looking like he don't have no punch resistance, like he don't have no punching power behind them punches. And, if Povetkin can find a fountain of youth, and still be aggressive, I don't know if Anthony Joshua could do what Vladimir Klitschko did. And that's 1-2 and hold. 1-2 and hold. 1-2 and hold. That's what he did. That's something that they like to practice in the gym, or practicing, stepping to the side and giving Povetkin the 1-2 and maybe throwing that 3 behind it, that left hook behind it. I think that's what they're going to have to work on, because he going to keep coming, But obviously, they want to, pick the officials and all that. And they probably going to try to play Povetkin with them officials, as far as the referee as well, too. Because when he get on the inside and try to beat on Anthony Joshua, they probably gonna break it up every time. So that'll be his Klitschko is clinch, the ref. And it'll be some fishy shit going on. That's why they fought so hard, and they probably played over Alexander Povetkin to come to the UK, because they control the officials, they control the referees and everything. And they're not gonna let Alexander Povetkin get on the inside and work. I guarantee you that. Deontay Wilder, put a post up, talk about they get to pick the officials and the referees and all that stuff, and some other stuff, and and that nature. And you already know, man, the referee that was in the last fight with Joseph Parker, that was terrible. And Alexander Povetkin, he should be worried about that a little bit, man. You know, because he's a guy that got to get on the inside and work on the inside, being a shorter and smaller guy. You know, but at the end of the day, they gonna try to probably play him, and that's why they want to stay in the United Kingdom. You know, but like I said, I don't have a dog in his race, man. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Don't forget, we got the new college sports page popping off. Me, Cali Enigma, and the Colossal Sports TV. The links in the description. I already dropped some heat on there, probably about 5 or 6 videos to get you pumped up for college football as well. And I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All those links in the description take you to the social media. If you got business ventures or you want to do a collaboration, my business email is there as well in the description. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon if you want to donate to the PayPal. Most definitely appreciate it. That link's in the description as well. And share the videos, man, and hit the bell icon so you know we upload and go live. We go live. We at least try to go live once a day, and we've been doing that very, very well. But yep, it's already some rumors coming, and the day has been confirmed in the venue, Wembley Stadium, September 22nd. A fight announcement is rumored to be announced next week. So it's the next big 2 weeks for Eddie Hearn announcing this fight, and a week after that announcing the zone, price and deal, and fighters in the United States. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time.